inside the Valley of the Kings, all around Egypt. And then he bought a papyrus. This papyrus, it's written in Demotic. Demotic, it's the most abbreviated of the hieroglyphic. Hieroglyphic, it is complete. Then hieratic, it's abbreviation of the hieroglyphic. And then Demotic. Demotic, it's written on Rosetta Stone, by the way, in the middle.
Yeah.
It is the most abbreviated hieroglyphic, okay? It's like script. So they translated this papyrus. It was who paid for it? British Museum in London. When they translated it, there is a list of the kings. It was the investigation of the police in ancient times with the tomb robbers about a case. Some tomb robbers attacked this valley here. One of the tombs it's attacked, it's called Tutankhamun. So he started to ask, you know, where is Tutankhamun tomb? It's not there. Then he looked for somebody to finance his project. There was a man during that time, his name is Lord Carnarvon. He was a rich man, he was treasure hunter, okay? And he was also very rich, so he financed his project. He dug inside the Valley of the Kings for 3 years. He found nothing. And he felt upset, and by the way, he was in panic. Because Lord Carnarvon, he told him, Carter, this is the last year for you, okay? So, and he started to, you know, almost, and Parkinson, there was, you know, sorry, his name is Anderson Parkinson. During that time, this man, by the way, he's Egyptologist as well, he told the Valley of the Kings, it's run out of treasures. One day, they continue digging in February, okay, 1922. What happened? There was a little boy working with the team. Maybe he bring water, come with his father from the village here. He was playing in sand, and he found a stone, okay, just playing. And they, oh, come. They found the sand, this stone. They followed the sand. They found it led them to 16 steps leading down to Tutankhamun tomb. They found the gate, it's resealed. Because the tomb robbers, by the way, entered Tutankhamun tomb in the old days during the 20th dynasty, and they caught them and they resealed. Thanks God, they couldn't reach to Tutankhamun burial chamber because it's sealed as well. It was separate, by the way. There was mud break gate, and it's sealed. So Howard Carter entered it with, you know, and during that time, Lord Carnarvon's daughter, her name is Evelyn, she was outside, and his wife, of course, under tent, you can imagine, and they are in a tent with you know, linen outside, and of course, you know, the fans and so on. And then what happened? Howard Carter, his curiosity pushed him to go inside immediately without refreshing, you know, the tomb. That's why he got, you know, he fall sick after. Usually when you dig, you don't shave for almost like 3 weeks. Otherwise, you know, the bacteria can affect your skin. So usually you don't shave, okay? Shave. And you have to have masks. And you have to refresh. Like the man, you know, you remember in Saqqara they push oxygen and air downstairs? That's what we do. Because it is, you know, it's not fresh, it's full of dust. So you have to open it for 3 days, and then you start to go inside. But Howard Carter, his curiosity pushed him to go immediately. And you know, there was some things happen by coincidence, like the lights, the announcement of the discovery in Cairo, the electricity off, and also the dog of Lord Carnarvon, you know, passed away, and also how Lord Carnarvon passed away. Okay, so they start to think about Pharaoh's curse. Okay, and by the way, I will tell you more stories inside the valley. Ladies and gentlemen, yes.
My SD card failed after I had entered the tomb of Bernikos in Wiese.
Yes. Sorry?
My SD card failed after I had entered.
Yeah. When you yes, your DS card, you know, it disappeared. By the way, Professor Hawass, when they, you know, that's inside the Valley of the Kings, when they started to X-ray how Tutankhamun, you know, mummy, a few years ago, it is a storm, you know, it start here, sandstorm.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and the machine stopped
Okay.
from National Geographic Channel. Big machine, by the way, it's X-ray. So they start also, they exaggerate about it. We've been, we've been inside so many tombs, and I'm still here. Okay, so, and so many Egyptologists, our professors inside and so on. But actually it's happened some accidents, so people, they exaggerate it, and they put some spices of Hollywood around it, okay, and they say it is, pharaoh skills. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here inside, the Valley of the Kings. Please leave your cameras on the bus. It's not allowed to take photos inside. Cell phones, it's okay, you can bring with you, but no photos inside the Valley of the Kings with cell phones. If you would like to bring your camera with you, you can bring it, taking photos for the mountains till the entrance of the valley. I mean, you can bring it and we keep it in an office there. There is office there, so if you would like to bring them with you, it's okay. For the visitor center, you can take a photo of the model of the Valley of the Kings inside the visitor center, because they made a model, like an example, it's in the visitor center, and then we will join the train. You can take photos still, but by the entrance of the valley, no photos. Okay, so bring your camera and we keep them there. And you have another choice. If you would like to leave it on board here, it's okay. I will show for you some album inside. This album, by the way, it's not the same photos which is little boys and the shops they show them. No, they are 20 photos. They were taken from the Ministry of Antiquities. Okay, so when any tourist buy them, in a way he give a hand to help them to look after, the paintings. So we reserve them and we receive them at the end of the day. They are about 10 about $11 or $12 or 150 Egyptian pound. Okay, so it's including Howard Carter black and white photos while he check the mummy of Tutankhamun, and Tutankhamun as well, coffin in black and white, and the other photos are colored. Okay, so Habibi, let's go, yalla.
How long are we here?
We are here like an hour.